This how-to guide is meant to make you acquainted with main peculiarities of Skybuffer's simple communication add-on implementation and show how simple it is to send an email from the SAP system for equipment approval using our SAP certified solution. Skybuffer Simple Communication Add-on is officially certified by the SAP company for the ERP system version 3.1 and is ready for Solution Manager 7.2. Our business case is for you if you are implementing SAP workflow scenario for equipment release or monitoring, if you would like to extend human to SAP and SAP to human interface out of SAP systems, if your client's business users are concerned about the SAP system's flexibility in communication, if you have a limited budget and timeline but still would like to increase your business process productivity. Skybuffer Simple Communication Add-on is ready to provide you with interactive emails, easy to be adjusted to any corporate layout, and all you're going to need is just a few lines of ABAP code. Let us consider an example of implementing email communication interfaces for SAP workflow. The purchasing department of some company has created a document for equipment approval. As soon as it is saved, the department manager is sent an email with an invitation of either approving this document or rejecting it. So you are going to see how easy, fast and convenient it is to create such an email for SAP workflow using Skybuffer Simple Communication Add-on. The process of ABAP class development for workflow scenario consists of three main blocks. First, you are to inherit the class with the main functionality on mails creating into your own class. Then, you are to copy the demonstrational class for mails creating according to a particular document type. Finally, you are to copy the demonstrational class in order to bind the notification to the workflow. Now, let us follow all the implementation steps in detail. You are to inherit the class of Skybuffer CL YCA1 ERP Mailbone into your own class. This is going to be the common core for all tasks on creating mails and taking decisions on workflow. In this class, you are to redefine 4 separate methods on creating common corporate mail style. Let us choose the email template, this is get template, and determine the template name. Alternatively, you can organize reading this template from any other source. Now, header. The method of getHeader. Here we determine the mail subject and the company's letterhead, that is the name and the information string. Now addressing the receivers, get sections. Here we create the salutation and the text addressed to the receiver. And signature, get footer. Here we create any template phrase for the footer. This class is created just once for all the documents types in the system. In order to create a mail on a particular kind of document, we are to copy the demonstrational class of Skybuffer CL YCA1 ERP Mail Equi delivered with Simple Communication Solution, specify the core class created in the previous step as its parent class, and redetermine the methods of filling in the mail contents. Get sections. This method affects reading the document and filling the mail with the data. Now get buttons. This method stipulates each button's actions, the words written on the button, other additional information such as workflow containers elements for making changes, button templates, etc. This is going to be enough for simple notifications to be emailed according to the documents without binding to the workflow. In order to bind the notification to the workflow, we need to copy the demonstrational class of Skybuffer CL YCA1 WFXZ Equi delivered with the simple communication solution and redetermine the following methods. Work item defining. This is getFlow. This method defines which work item refers to sending email for approval and which one to the approved declined notification. Calling the class from the previous step, prepare mail. This method defines calling the mail creating. If necessary, we can redetermine the methods of reading the object from the workflow. This is getObject from the workflow operation container or the work item. And getting mail receivers, agents, the method of getActors. Our add-on can determine the agents either by rule or by initiator. All these classes use text elements. Also, our add-on has an implemented method of switching to the language of a particular receiver. This method provides multilingual support when creating mails directly out of the box. As you can see from this example, the programming code is really not too big. It can take from 1 to 3 hours to program such a code to create such a mail in the workflow exit class. All you have to do in order to boost the implementation is to copy or inherit supplementary classes. If you need to implement a separate option, you are to redetermine the respected class method. I would like to emphasize that the volume of a developed code is not too big, as the main part of the functionality is already implemented in the add-on. Now we are going to open the backend system, and we are opening here the equipment document for which our mail has been created. To make it easier and more convenient for the person responsible for this document approval, to spare him from the necessity to log into the SAP system, our mail has the main elements of the document: basic data and position data. As a result of calling the class method delivered in the solution of simple communication, we see the following mail created. And it contains exactly the same elements as those shown in the previous step. So, as you can see, implementation of simple communication add-on can significantly speed up the development of SAP applications and utilities necessary to form, send, and process incoming emails.